Okay, if you can picture what I'm talking about, this is the first time I've had it on, probably 11 months. But you see how that's laying right there. And then you see the wedge quick coupler right there. So that wouldn't take up much room. I want that to lay flat on my truck deck. The concern is to make sure this doesn't get bunged up. So it's very easy to build a bracket. So picture this is the truck deck there. So that's laying like this on the truck deck. So I can have a spacer here and a bracket up, same as on the other side. And to catch the top also up here. But it's to have something in there. So when this lays down, and I'll show you what I mean. I had a temporary, this was for the mulcher, and it worked temporarily. But the areas that I go in are very, very tight. So when let me get back here and explain to you. When I pull up, I can't get into the driveway. So when I pull up, I stop on the other side of the road. I back the excavator off. I take it over and I put it in the driveway. Then I unhook. So what I want, then I back in. So the excavator's in the driveway facing out. I want the mulcher there and the tree shear there. And all I do, normally I'd come up and I just set the bucket there, unpin, and go to either one. But I think it's wiser with that little machine and the mulcher to have the bucket with me. So I take it right into where I'm going to work. And then I unpin it, then I come out and I hook up to either one of these tools. Then I go in, cut, shear, mulch, whatever needs to be. But the bucket is always right there to be able to pin back on to get me out of a nasty hole. Because this is what happens in these tight lots. But then when I come back out, and the idea, the beauty of sitting the tools up on the deck here, and when they go into their cradles, then you're standing there and you unhook the hydraulic hoses, take the tools off. There's going to be a big toolbox here and there that'll have all the stuff that goes in, bolts, wedges, hoses, those kind of things. And I was even going to have one back here for the bucket, but as I say, I prefer to have the bucket with me. So then when the truck is in the driveway, arse to me, I put the gear on, ratchet it down, and then I go back, put the bucket on, go out with the truck, hook up to the trailer, then grab the excavator, come back on. And that's the way, in the areas that I work, the way that this has to be done. So this long deck, 14 by 7.5, was built with the idea of having the tools here and all the other stuff on board. And there's no sense having it anywhere but with me on the jobs that I need. So I've got a little job, and I'm going to work out some detail, but I've got a couple of practice sessions to do. This thing is one bugger to put these lines on. These two here. We've got to crack these both times. I am going to change that out, those needle fittings, and put them probably these kind, just screw on. Because I had to unwind this so I could separate them to get it in, and it's just a royal pain in the arse. And I won't put up with that.